Hello there, I'm Johan. I'm play bass in Amaranth and also offend people. You are now listening to Rhino Radio.
So I have the honor of sitting with Johan of Amaranth.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm doing quite okay.
Keeping warm?
Keeping warm, a bit road tired, but everything's just fine.
Okay. If you don't mind, I'm going to talk to you about touring, but not as an adult, but as a
Thank
kid.
God. Yeah, I always say that touring is where grown-ups go to not behave as adults.
Well, I know I can talk to you about that for hours. I'm sitting here set at Bloodstock. You're
shit.
definitely not trying to be an adult.
No.
Okay. So you guys are touring for quite a few years now, and people are talking about the political aspect of music. Can you actually see the proof of music uniting people on the road?
Yeah, because even though you might be extremely different to some person, you can always find the common nominee within music, and in that way you sort of make new friends. Music could be very political, could be very religious. I'm not really a big fan of any of it because I feel that using music as a tool to sort of persuade people into think political or religious ideas, I don't really. Music is supposed to be fun. It's enjoyable. It's not a political or religious.
So not even about motivating people to feel, or is that part of the fun as well?
Yeah, motivate people to feel happy and feel good.
Okay.
And have fun. I think that's actually, music is meant to be, in my point of view, I must say, it's meant to be enjoyment and feeling happy. Or feeling feelings, whatever feeling it is, because every feeling you should take serious. So.
Good. And as we said, touring, is there ever a time that you went to a place with the band and all of a sudden you realized, oh, I was here as a kid with my family?
No, I can't really remember that happened. However, it happens sometimes when you look at the touring sheet and you see all the venues and cities, and you can't really remember if you play that city, and you can't really remember the name or anything. But then, as soon as you step foot into the venue, you realize, oh shit, yeah, we played here 2013, and then all of a sudden, all the memories come back, and you remember the whole night mostly.
Okay, so I'm going to try and dig into your memories as a kid.
Yeah.
Do you remember a specific holiday or a vacation that your family took you as a kid?
Actually, the first family holiday we did going outside of Sweden was actually the whole family took in a ferry from Gothenburg to London.
Okay.
That was quite fun and exciting, and also I can't remember how old I was, but I remember that we went to Hamleys. And I always wanted to go to Hamleys, the world's largest toy store. And I spent a couple of hours there.
So is that London for you, just toys?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay, what other kinds of holidays did you go on? Was it skiing or beach or?
No, we did do a couple of skiing trips, but we actually had a sailing boat when I was a kid. So we went on sailing vacations for a couple of weeks every summer.
Is that something that you still do?
Unfortunately not. We still have the boat after that. My father passed away 20 years ago. Me and my brother and sister, we sort of inherited the boat, but it's in my brother's well-taking hands, so he take care of the boat. I haven't sailed for many years now, but I actually was thinking about maybe buying a little 4-meter sailing boat.
Okay, and you're not going to start performing on it. You're not going to do 10,000 tons of metal.
That will be a fucking bad idea.
Okay, do you have any specific memory of yourself from school? Like, were you part of a specific group or a specific team or anything?
No, I think I was a bit all over the place.
What does it mean? Sports, music, a specific chess club?
Sport was never really my idea. I did soccer, football. Sorry. I did football. I played ping pong, but I never took on that sort of games. Maybe because I suck handling a ball. It was mostly music, and also at the same time, when I was around 13, my eyes opened up to martial arts. So I did a lot of, in the beginning, Aikido and Judo. And then I stopped for a couple of years, and then I continued with Jiu-Jitsu, kickboxing, and Thai boxing.
Okay. And going back to your Hamleys days,
Yeah.
did you have a specific toy that you carried around as a kid, or anything that you considered a toy? Like a blanket or a...
Yeah, I had a blanket that sort of disintegrated completely. And I remember I got so frustrated when my mom washed the blanket, because then
Of course.
all the goody smells
Of course.
disappeared. No, but actually, I do remember I had this yellow sort of bulldozer,
Okay.
and it was quite big. I mean, it was this big for me, and for some, this is fucking strange. It had this big scoop for digging. You were actually supposed to have it in the sandbox, but I had it in the kitchen table and I ate spaghetti from it.
Okay. I
Yeah.
thought you were going to tell me you were always dreaming about going into constructions, but no, mixing construction and food.
Yeah, so I remember that I sort of used the scoop to take the spaghetti meat sauce, and then I sort of ate straight from the scoop.
Okay, and your parents were really happy about it.
Well, they took pictures of it, so I guess they had to have to be.
Okay, I'm going to look for that.
Oh no, you don't.
And did you have an imaginary friend as a kid? Is it something that skipped you?
Well, sometimes I think that all my friends were imaginary friends, actually. Not imaginary friends like that. No, not really.
Okay, and I told you that I saw you in Bloodstock.
Yep.
You were on stage. After that performance, you had some technical issues, and then you took over. And
Yeah.
there's a rumor after that you're gonna leave the band and start a stand-up comedy tour now. Is that happening?
Well, touring would be much easier, I could tell you that. Okay. I didn't have to go around with all the other idiots we have on the bus, so that would be fucking amazing. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so that's happening.
Ow. Unfortunately not. I still have to drag around with these bunches of sorry
But
fuckers.
maybe as a warm-up gig.
Yeah, maybe. No, but actually, there was actually once, because I always do this little speech before we do the encore. And there was actually, I think it was somewhere in America, where there was this sort of open mic stand-up club next to the venue. And when we were done with our set, one of the guys working at the venue said that you should really go over next doors and just do something. But unfortunately, when I got there, they just closed down the open mic.
Oh no.
So, which maybe was a good thing. I don't know.
Well, only time will tell. Maybe one day we're going to see
never
your
know.
name on a poster saying
You never know.
stand-up show.
Yeah, get ready to be offended.
Okay, and when I spoke to Olaf and Elise at Bloodstock, they told me that they're going to consider changing the outfits for the boys because it was always Elise in a very sexy outfit and the boys were not being treated into the sexy outfits as well. But then the video for Countdown gave Niels something a bit more revealing. So is that the way of the band now?
Well, we all want to be sex objects.
Of course.
Yeah, and I do believe that we are just as sexy as Elise, if not more.
Yeah, it's 2019. You can do whatever you want.
For God's sake. I'm actually going to see if I can squeeze myself into her red bodysuit one day.
Okay, so it's not happening today, though.
No.
Okay, so
I haven't shaved my legs, so it would be fucking horrible.
2019, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay. So Helix was released just at the end of last year.
Yep.
Are you already planning something new for the future?
Not at the time being. Right now, we're actually just going to tour on this for 2019. But think we have another video shoot coming later on this spring. Don't really know when, and I'm not entirely sure if we're going to do it. But as of for now, we're just going to be touring the hell out of this. And just build a band, make ourselves bigger and better.
So you talk about a return to the UK already, or is it something that we cannot talk about yet?
Actually, I don't know if we have anything confirmed or booked yet, but most likely yes.
Okay, I haven't seen any festival announcements yet.
No, nothing in UK.
Okay.
Not that I know, actually.
Okay, Johan of Amaranthe, thank you very much. Is there anything
thank
else
you.
you want to add to fans and listeners out there?
Don't take life too serious. We're all going to die in the end anyway.
Okay, some optimistic views from you.
Yeah.
Thank
That's
you very
me being
much.
positive.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.